Hey, what's up, guys? It is Monday, and this is Gamers Heroes Live, and today we'll be playing some Resident Evil Revelations. It's a new game that just came out, what, a week ago? Tuesday? Something like
Yeah, no,
that?
no.
Yeah. I'm Ryan McBride, and I am joined, as always, by Captain Camper,
Howdy, guys.
and we were going to be playing through some of this new game, Resident Evil Revelations. I played this on the 3DS, and I quite liked it a lot. Captain Camper seems to hate it.
I didn't hate it.
Like he
I
hates
just wasn't
everything.
very impressed. I imagine on a 3DS when you're not, you do get some gems, but overall on the 3DS you're not as expecting as much as you would from a full-fledged console title, are you? In reality,
So am I expecting as much?
well, example, right? Call of Duty on the PS3, Call of Duty on the 3DS. Would you expect as much from the 3DS version as you would from the console version?
I guess not.
And that's how I think it's a lot easier to impress. I'm not saying it was a bad game. I just think it's easier to impress on the handheld consoles because the standards aren't as high. There's very few big hitting games that come out when compared to, consoles and stuff that get a new one pretty much every freaking month nowadays.
Right.
I was impressed with the cinematics. I did like the cinematics.
Yeah, I think they redid those. They had to have redone
I should
those.
bloody hope so.
Yeah.
What, a 2D on a 3DS?
Fooled
It's a joke.
you.
That's a joke. 3D.
Yeah.
And I haven't played since like the really early days.
Uh-huh.
I've sort of dabbled in the Resident Evil since then, but I haven't gone headlong into it like I did the first, second, and third ones. I really got heavily into those.
Right.
And now I look at the characters now, I don't even recognise them anymore. It's weird.
Right.
When she was Jill, it's like, who's Joel Valentine? Yeah, okay. Doesn't she have a brother or something? What's going on?
Yeah.
And who's he?
I think he was new. No, he wasn't. Chris Redfield. He's been around for a while.
No, I know Chris Redfield. Who's the fat guy with a beard?
Oh, I don't know.
Looks actually a bit similar to you, funnily enough.
Kick the moving man that runs out and grabs the game real quick while he's down.
Yeah, I would like to add, literally, Ryan has packed his entire house. You can see behind him, even the pictures and stuff are gone now. He's
Yeah.
actually literally in the middle of moving house and he had to run out to rent the game and get back to stream on time for you guys. And none of you are here to watch it. Bastards. Just a quick moment during the FMV. If you do like our Twitch TV channel and like our streams, be sure to check Gamers Heroes within the next week or two for a full schedule that we plan on using over the following months, including some days for MMO play, new games, indie games. The whole lot's going to be there.
Yay.
And a new microphone for me too.
Yay.
Forward to that. And I've got a camera now as well.
Oh, do you?
Although it's on an Android pad thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure what kind of quality that'll be.
I know there was like an herb or something over here in the 3DS version. Herb. Herb?
Herb. So that's nice. If the item placement's different, that at least shows they've put a bit of effort into it.
Yeah.
I might be able to shoot it off.
It's quite easy for them to copy it over, which then actually removes the whole thing for 3DS players to bother playing it again.
This looks... I mean, this looks okay.
Yeah, I think the graphics, again, they feel a bit... But it is a port, basically, isn't it?
Yeah. But this
so I
is
suppose
definitely...
in that way it's impressive, but...
This is definitely upgraded from the 3DS graphics.
I just still didn't think they were all that good. And one thing that really pissed me off that I started right at the start is once you shoot dead bodies, it goes through them.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is about that recently, but there's been games that have been doing it, and it just really gets on my tits. Really gets on my nerves.
Nope.
There's like that bit there, if you look above you at the vent and stuff, when it breaks in sections, because I was looking at that as I was running through, it just looks... There's bits that clash and stuff. I think graphically it is a letdown in terms of the competition today, but considering it's come from the 3DS, I don't think you can really complain.
Right.
It's still palatable. The graphics aren't by any means a hinder on the game experience. They're really good to play with, just not Not what they could be, I think.
I didn't think that the $50 price tag was necessarily something that was okay. I mean,
$50 brand new.
yeah, $50 brand new. When the 3DS port when it came out was, or the 3DS one when it came out was 40, right?
Oh, so it's actually a port that's more expensive.
Yeah.
I can't say I've heard of that before, if I'm honest.
Oh, what? What's he shooting at? What? do. Running around playing Resident Evil with an English guy.
It kind of spoils it too, because the whole thing about this game being scary is totally removed when you chat to some twat on Twitch, isn't it?
Right.
The fear factor is just not there.
Where's Alex? He's on Skype.
How dare he? Well, you can't expect all of our regulars to like every stream we do. They're not going to like all the games and stuff, are they?
Right. But this is a Nintendo one. He loves Nintendo stuff.
Well, it's not really Nintendo, is it?
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's fucking Capcom.
It's Nintendo. I'm just gonna open these up here a couple more times. Hurrah!
It's shorted out.
Do. So I have played through this whole game on the 3DS,
Okay.
and I really enjoyed that experience. And I'm going to try to play through all of this to see if I get that experience again. The one thing that I think may be nice is there is co-op and there is multiplayer and stuff like that. And on the 3DS, yes, it was online capable. So if you connected it online, you could do it. But the infrastructure and the people, they're
Different.
yeah. But whereas on Xbox, you can always find a game, really easily.
It's like going online with Dreamcast in its day, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like nobody really had it, nobody really used it, but it was there anyway. But what's it? Is it literally word for word right now? Like the story, how it's progressing so far, is it identical?
Yeah.
I got something.
Okay, so do you not think that's going to retract from the experience if there's any big plot changes or anything like that?
Give me a sec.
I mean, it'll be like a second playthrough. I mean, it won't be as exciting, and it won't be like the story won't be there. But it might be more enjoyable just based on the fact that it's on a big screen. You know.
Yeah, see, I don't think that warrants a more expensive price tag.
Right.
I think that's a bit of a... Mind you, Capcom have been a bit heavy lately, haven't they?
Yeah.
How many Street Fighter games is there now?
What's that? How many Street Fighters?
Shit's getting ridiculous.
Yeah. No, look out behind you!
I don't know these guys. What happened to the regular zombies?
Huh?
Normal people-looking zombies rather than something that like evolved from a fish.
Right.
And the headshots are incredibly difficult.
Yeah, they are.
Like they're just moving and shit all the time. And it's like you hit them in the head once and they stumble a bit and then they shake it around so you can't do shit for ages.
Right. I got
And
pretty
the dodge
good.
mechanic.
Oh yeah.
Built.
Where you have to like hit over an A or something at the same time?
It's not good.
Yeah, but it's like in this one. I think when I was playing, it was space or W.
Yeah.
But W is run. So, you know, I don't want to dodge that way. I want to dodge past him, not this. Yeah. There's one scene, you know, when you get into the mansion that's near the start, or the bit on the ship where you've got no weapons and shit.
Right. Yeah.
That
And
bit you've got to dodge
they
him.
make you do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I died like half a dozen times on that bit. I was face rolling by the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like dodge, no, dodge, you piece of. So I just ended up running around in a typical way.
Right.
And the beach bit, scanning those stupid, bloody god. The virus has evolved from when I last played. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
What's with the small Death Star thing?
The small
In
what?
the loading screen.
Oh, I don't know. No, it was like some sort of like, I don't know. It's Capcom.
Yeah.
Sunny and idyllic Mediterranean coast was the site of one of the world's greatest.
Do you know, is this a sequel to anything?
I'm sure it's in the canon of Resident Evil, but what does that mean? And
Just because this bit whole I found quite interesting, but I would have liked to have been there.
right.
You know, I would like to experience that part of the story myself. I wasn't sure if it's available in the previous games. I'm not the biggest follower of Resident Evil.
In 2004,
I think like many of the survival horror games today, they're fighting a losing battle at the minute.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, there are interesting games out there. You just have to. It's more in the indie scene. Like I saw this one.
I think that's. Sorry, go on.
I saw this one game and it was like it was you are given the perspective of a 2-year-old and you have to find your parents.
Oh, I've seen that with a baby crawling along.
Yeah.
You can walk and crawl. Yeah, I saw that. Was quite interesting. But I think that's what I need to get back to because we spoke about this on the podcast briefly before. But the whole thing about the old survival horror games was the fact the mechanics were so poor. The controls. And look at the early Resident Evils, the doors, going through and having to load the doors every time. Mm-hmm. You know, and the not being able to shoot and move at the same time. All this kind of stuff that created the fear because you knew you weren't invincible.
Right.
Whereas with those franchises, people expect them to evolve so much, they're eventually going to lose those. Just by definition of evolving, they're going to have to add new stuff that's going to remove that fear factor. Whereas the indie titles that don't have any, there's no pressure on them. Nobody expects anything from them. So when they come out with a helpless title, it's innovative and ingenious rather than stale and lackluster, which is what they'd say if Resident Evil went straight back to its original roots.
Right.
People would just be dogging on it all the time. So it's kind of a lose-lose for Capcom in that situation, I think. This is no means a bad game. There's a lot of parts of it that me as personally, my gamer taste don't really bode well with, like the switching between the characters. Don't like that at all. Really not comfortable with that. This whole bio gun thing that you're about to start using now is a stupid mechanic. I don't want to have to scan monsters for healing items. What is that?
Right.
It just makes no sense. I scan a monster and a healing item falls out of the sky.
Yeah, the thing is, what they wanted was they wanted people to use the 3DS camera rotation and stuff like that.
So that was a 3DS feature that was ported over to the PS poorly.
Yeah.
And the other consoles.
Yeah, it's like on the Wii U, you hold up the gamepad and and you search around. You use that gyroscope feature or whatever. It's not a good mechanic, and I'm not saying they should have done that on any of the versions of the game, but yeah, that's where it came from.
Yeah, so I just don't like it. And the way you use it to find items too is really infuriating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's every room you're sitting there and you're like, okay,
yeah, literally.
I killed all the enemies in the room. Now let's scan the whole room.
It's like every room, every corridor behind every box, and it's just like Jesus, man. Because you'll go into a room and find nothing. You scan, you'll get 3 clips of ammo, a healing fucking herb, and maybe even a gun or something. It just gets so stupid that it just pointless time sink, in my opinion. Yeah, it may have worked on the 3DS because they wanted to use the console's hardware to its benefit, as you would with any console or handheld. You want to push it to its limits and all its features, but porting it over, I just think they could have. I don't know what they could have done. They could have just removed it personally. And what the fuck are these? Are these just like a giant ball of the virus? What are these things?
Yeah. Oh.
Like, where do you headshot these motherfuckers?
Right in their mouth.
Are they just a moving head, or is this just But again, you can't really tell when they're dead.
Right.
If I find the hit recognition's a bit. I don't know. I'm not sure if you feel the same, but I thought the sound effects on the gun, the handgun especially, just seemed a bit pingy.
Yeah, a little pew pewy.
Yeah, I want a bit of a. Yeah, it just seems a bit ping. It's like ding ding.
Yeah.
Like I'm using plastic bullets or something.
I want to open up these doors because I'm pretty sure there's something good behind them.
Just keep going. They open up shortly.
Yeah. I remember being in there.
I don't remember going in there. I remember something jumping out at me.
I mean, I think like the scanning mechanic or whatever could be used for people that are like real completionists and really want to like, you know, go through and scan everything or whatever.
Yeah, but see, I consider myself a completionist in a lot of ways, but then there's many ways where it's like they can put a mechanic in that ruins my will to do that.
Right.
You know, I'll complete your game if I enjoy all the features. I will go right to the end of the earth. I don't care if it's killed 10 million of the same enemy. If I enjoy fighting, I'll do it.
Right.
But I'm not going to spend half an hour scanning fucking objects over and over again for no real reason other than to get a healing herb.
Huh?
'Cause I don't remember exactly. I don't recall getting any. You know, at some games you'll get like a bestiary sort of thing where you scan an enemy and you'll get the information about him.
Yeah.
You know, his HP, what happened to him, that kind of stuff. I wouldn't mind that kind of thing coming into it to do like reading about the background stories and stuff. But
Yeah. Like
I don't remember that happening.
the best thing I can relate that to is like what was that game? Metroid Prime, or the Metroid Prime games. Did you play those?
Not
Where you
in the last 10 years, and I remember nothing before that.
Okay. So yeah, the Metroid Prime games, they had this mechanic where you could scan stuff, and then it told you all about what that was if you wanted to read it, and you filled up this huge, you know, biography of.
Yeah, you know, a lot of games use it. And most of them use it as a side thing. They realise not everyone likes to do it.
Uh-huh.
But I think especially with a game like this where the infection affects different animals and people differently, it'd be nice. Is your game frozen?
No, I was yeah, I was reading that for a while, and then I accidentally used a grenade because I wanted to see what it said. Hold right bumper and then right trigger to use, and then it like just threw it.
I've done almost exactly the same thing on the PC version.
Yeah.
I read it through and thought, hang on a minute, that makes sense. They just threw it, and I was like, oh, okay. So the other button's a lie. And the melee attacks as well. Oh my god.
Yeah, the melee
So
attacks
stupid.
are pretty bad.
Because usually you just stab them 7 times, and then they get into this stun stage where you can kick them in the face. It's like, yeah, that was cool. Why can't I just do that to begin with?
Right.
It's long, innit? It just
Yeah.
longs it out. Why can't I just scan 2 or 3? Why do I have to fuck around with all this shit?
Right. Newspaper from last year, blah, 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 blah. Its first articles bring existence of BOWs to the public. Okay.
What are they bioorganic weapons or something?
I don't remember.
So they're not exactly, they weren't really in my Resident Evil heydays. They were kind of...
Right.
Yeah.
Well, BOW was, like, used to describe, like, all of the zombies and stuff, too, at one point.
I just like the traditional zombies and the T-virus. You know, and every time I read a Resident Evil sort of description of the game, you know, prior to release or whatever, there's like a new strain of this virus. I'm like, what's going on?
Is there a run button?
Just bring the nice T-virus back. No, not that I found anyway.
Okay.
Another feature
I'm not
pissed me
being
off
crazy.
slightly. And the birds too are also broken. Occasionally you can shoot them, occasionally you can't.
Yeah. Researcher, Chivo. Oh my god.
Yeah, you have 5G.
What, why can't I, like, can we
It
just get
opens
past
itself.
this point?
Did you scan the one in the little hallway?
Yeah.
You missed one the other side, I think.
Yeah.
But I done the same thing. I got down to 1. And I had to spend 5 minutes searching. It's like, for fuck's sake.
I don't want to do this anymore. Is that one? That's definitely one, maybe. Up there? Yep. Oh, come on.
Oh, you still got one more.
No, that one was already scanned. Oh, yeah, the percentage or whatever, yeah.
Same.
I got this one. Shoot the bird. Let's see. Let's see, Capcom, how realistic you are. No.
Did you nothing, no?
No.
You missed, though, to be fair. Oh, there you go. You got that one.
Yeah.
Fucking stream delay. It's just little bits like that. It's them little bits that make games special. Just
Right.
tiny attention gets to
Oh,
detail what make
oh.
games step out from opponent games. It's just... It's depressing. Why can't I shoot the birds?
Most games you can,
Now-
to be fair.
Yeah, most games you can do that kind of stuff. And most games you can shoot the bodies and watch the ragdoll physics go crazy.
Oh, did you see the ragdoll physics now in Smite that they added?
They've had them in for ages.
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't seen it before, but like every once in a while when one of those like tornado things comes by or whatever, and it whips up a couple minions and they go flying.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. 'Cause one of the patches they released turned it off by default. It was an accidental thing.
Yeah.
So like, if you didn't turn it back on, you didn't have it. But yeah, sometimes they go literally. Like I've seen some just go so high in the sky they vanish. They go up and never come down again. It's just hilarious to watch. There you go. The thing's open now. And you get another giant worm thing that's probably impossible to die to,
Right.
which makes the fight pointless.
I don't know. If you get eaten by it, it probably like kills you in one hit.
How much of a retard you got to be to get eaten by that?
I don't know.
I say that as the AI gets nom-nommed. So you killed that 4 shots before you finished, but you didn't know you did.
Right.
It's just bits like that. It's just.
I thought there was like a shotgun in here or something.
Use your scanner in case you're missing it.
No. Nope.
Stupid mechanic. I didn't get a new gun with her for ages. Like there's a shotgun on the boat bit on the house, but
Yeah.
it was in the box and I never figured out how to get it off. I ain't got that far yet. And it's like you play as her and it's rare, and then you switch to Chris and you got all this fucking awesome shit. And then you switch back to nothing and it's like, God, stop pissing me off. Are you doing this on purpose?
Right. Oh my god. I'm kind of realizing that I don't want to play through this game again. But I think that was probably the worst part of the game, though.
What, the start?
That well,
But that's not. Yeah, but that's not how you sell a game to people, is it? Making the first 20 minutes the worst of the lot.
yeah. Well, just that scanning the biomass part, like all it's there is to teach you how to like. Hey, if you scan everything 100%, you'll get some extra bonus health items.
Yeah, but the prompt and scanning 1 or 2 items will teach you the same thing in half the time.
Right.
It's like once, okay, maybe that's an accident. 2, okay, I've got it. Let's move on. Nope. 6 more, please.
Yeah, but Capcom thinks we're stupid.
Well, yeah. That's why they keep releasing Resident Evil games. It will be interesting to see how well this one performs, considering the because the popularity is kind of on a downhill slope at the minute, isn't it? It's not really.
Right.
You know, they've got a lot to do in terms of not pissing off their regular fans again and trying to appeal to a new audience. Don't go, it's a trap. Spoiler.
So it looks like they upgraded the visuals, but like some of the stuff is still there that you can tell is still kind of pulled from the 3DS, like the texture on the guy's hair. Like it was,
The texture's all very old school. It's stuck to them.
yeah, and
I mean, it's not a 3D texture, so to say. It just kind of moves with their whole body parts.
and like his mouth movement was definitely like.
Oh, they're all off. It's one of the worst things I thought about the game. Straight off, it's like, come on. Oh, I want immersion nowadays, man. This is the end of a console cycle. Bring me good mouthing. It's not difficult. Well, it probably is, but still, just give it to me, okay? What was it I played the other day that was goddamn awful? Oh, Dragon's Prophet, the MMO we're going to be streaming next month.
Oh yeah.
The mouthing in that game, like they don't even make any effort to get close to the words. The guy's lips just go up, down, up, down, up, down, and then stop 3 seconds after he's actually finished speaking. It looks like you're watching a poorly dubbed Chinese movie.
Oh no.
It really is that bad. It's like, oh, just kill it. I'm not even going to talk to you people. I'm going to skip this shit.
Give me my fetch quest and we can move on.
Yeah, you know it.
You think these things got to Chris and Jessica?
I hope not.
that?
Hey, no one's saying Chris is dead.
Alright. Then let's find him already.
Use an herb after taking damage to avoid death.
Really?
It's
That's what I was doing wrong.
I
I
saw
was using him at full health.
a pretty good loading prompt the other day. I was playing Call of War as Gunslinger, which I still say I'm going to talk about on the podcast, but that's actually okay.
The videos I got, because that's it's not a full.
No, it's a 15.
It's kind of a mini thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's mini, but it's like a downloadable title.
Yeah, and I knew it was really cheap, or it was like just a bit pretty much like an add-on that you didn't need the real game for or something. But the videos, I saw 3 videos that we covered on the site, and like one of them made it look really bad.
Yeah.
Just everything looked really bad, and the second one made it look really good, and the third one made it look bad again. So I wasn't too sure about that one. It's definitely not one I'd go and purchase, even for $15. I wouldn't bother.
Yeah. Wait, you said you wouldn't bother for $15?
No, not based on what I saw in the videos.
All right, well, I'll make you a new video, or we'll play some of it for a stream or something, because I think that game is well worth it. There's 14 missions. The story mechanics really good. Basically, what happens is the beginning of the game, it's like a cutscene where a guy is walking into a bar, right? And then as you're playing through these missions, it's basically this guy telling the story of the mission. It's like him reliving his
So it's like a past narrative over the top.
Yeah. So he's like narrating it as you're doing it. And that actually ends up working out pretty well. And there's 14 different stories or missions that you play. There's an arcade mode, which is just like a time attack, see how many bad guys you can blow through in the shortest amount of time. There's a dual mode where you're moving the left stick, or I don't know what it is on the keyboard, but you're moving the left stick to like hold your hand over your gun, like as if it was in your holster, and then you're moving the right stick to focus on the guy. So you're having to concentrate, and then as soon as he pulls his gun, you have to pull your gun.
I think that was the part of the video I enjoyed. I think there was that one, and there was like a stop in time slow-mo matrixy type thing.
So what that is basically like the last bullet that's going to kill you, right? You get an opportunity to dodge it.
Oh, I see. That's quite cool.
Yeah. So let me kill this. Oh. Knife. Oh. Well, that kind of
face.
That kind of sucked. How do I heal?
I did say earlier on, the melee was wank. Don't forget to scan the body and then spend 10 minutes looking around the room and all the cubicles.
Right. So where was I at? Dude, I completely forgot where I stopped and was like, "Hey, let me do this here."
But that's the thing. We're playing Resident Evil live stream. We've been talking about like 3 other games.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's probably not the best game to stream because it is quite slow paced, but it's just I don't know. It just didn't feel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'll probably just like sit here and stream this maybe tomorrow or the next day or something like that after I get all my stuff moved over to the new place, and at least finish the game up because it's only like a 5-hour game, so I might as well play through all of it. How do I use my fucking health item?
It's a one push button.
There we go.
Yeah, see, because I spent ages going through the menu too, and it's like, why can't I use it from the menu like I can every other Resident Evil game? Nope. It's now an instant button push because that's what we wanted.
Right.
Look, it is better to be honest.
But I was talking about Call of Juarez because it's really good.
Yeah, but you do have low standards.
No, dude. This game is actually like it's pretty good, especially for $15. Like I played it for 3 or 4 hours the other day.
The last one was terrible, wasn't it?
Right. Oh yeah, no, it was awful. And that's why I was kind of surprised. Like, I kind of picked it up just because it was like, all right, it's $15. I can do some videos on it. I can make fun of it.
How much did you play at the last one?
Like 30 minutes.
Right, so again, there's a little bit there where I think maybe because that game lowered your expectations a lot, you were more impressed than you would have been. I mean, even for $15, if the game is remotely good, that's a good price tag.
Right.
Especially if you've got, 14, 15 missions and you can get 4 or 5 hours of gameplay out of it. That's not bad for $15.
Well, I'm saying you're going to get more like 7 or 8 hours of gameplay out of it. I'm only about halfway through the game.
See, I think that's quite good. Every time I go and basically, if I do a money to time ratio, I compare it to what it'd be if I was at the pub.
Yeah.
So, for 8 hours in the pub, it's going to cost me a hell of a lot more than $15. I can spend that in 10 minutes on one round.
Right.
You know, so $15 for 8 hours of fun isn't too bad, you know. But when they come out with these $60 games that you get like this 5 hours out, $50 for 5 hours.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's still a good ratio in terms of pub drink per time, but it's still not a good ratio in terms of gaming investment.
Right, for sure.
Maybe they think you'll replay it to get S rank on every map. Yeah, because I'm that bothered.
I wish I would have gotten this on the Wii U, but I didn't want to dig the Wii U out of the box that I'd already packed it up in. The Xbox is easier.
Yeah, I'm kind of missing my Wii U right now because we haven't played Monster Hunter in a while. I haven't got anything else on it
Yeah.
other than Zombie U. That was as much of a waste of money as I thought it would be. I bought it for the other half, and she's never played it.
I really liked
Said it
it,
was too scary.
but
The multiplayer was good. Good concept. I really enjoyed the multiplayer concept. A lot of holes and very lackluster
Yeah.
in terms of features of sort of long life shelf. Look at that.
oh, this part was freaked me the fuck out the first time I played this game.
Why?
Because he just
Oh, you
kills
kill-
that lady.
Oh, that freaked you out.
No, that's not the part I was thinking about.
You were easily freaked. I actually liked that bit. It was cool.
Yeah.
The room, not so much fun, but
Is it the boss room?
no, I just went in there with minimal ammo. I had about 3 shots, I think. Didn't think to check in there first. I think I got the ammo on the way out,
Right.
which wasn't very beneficial. But again, this is the first room where I realised you could scan for items. 'Cause I didn't really pay attention before. And I was like, oh, excellent. So I ran around everywhere scanning for items. It's just like, Jesus, man.
Yeah. Nope, this is definitely a boss room. Can I, like, melee one of these guys? Nope. God, they just stumble around so weird.
Yeah, the headshots are incredibly difficult.
To be honest with you,
Where's
most
the
of the
boss
time...
that you talking about?
What's that?
Where's the boss? I don't remember a boss in here.
There is a boss in here later in the game.
I found a survivor.
Oh, you come back to the same room.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, it's kind of like you're coming back through with, like, Chris Redfield, I think. And, like, I'm pretty sure... Spoiler alert for 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure this lady mutates. And that's the part that I was talking about her and freaking me out. She mutates
That'd be
into
quite
this
cool.
really weird thing. There's a couple really cool bosses in this game. Like, there was this one part on the ship, and what was it? This guy was like yelling something. It was like "kill me" or something like that over and over again. Because he had mutated in this big fat thing that was like gross and stuff like that. Have you
Well, to be
gotten
fair,
that?
most of the mutations are pretty gross.
Right, but this was really
No,
gross.
I've only got maybe 40 minutes past where you are. I haven't got that far at all.
Okay.
You're supposed to scan the lady, by the way.
Oh yeah, probably, and the 2 enemies.
You wanna check that out?
Derp.
Derp.
Oh,
I've always loved the story of the Res games, but it's just the bits in between that piss me off in the recent ones.
right.
It's great we've got so many regulars joining us today.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Only for today, dude. Next month we'll push this shit out hardcore. We'll go balls deep.
Find anything.
Yeah, I think we need to have somebody dedicated to like putting a post up like the day before with the embedded thing. Like I know we have the schedule and the embed thing there, but I don't know. I think if we did a marketing push and every day.
Yeah, I
the
think
day
most
before.
people, a lot of it's just like a spare of the moment. If they see it's on, they'll come on.
Right.
You know, so
So that way, like more, and especially because a lot of streams are a lot longer than an hour long. You know, like for instance, Smite, like they are going 24/7. They have somebody. Oh, why? No, go away, go. I don't want any of your bullshit. they have somebody going 24/7, and so that's why they're so popular. Is because people can jump on all the time.
Yeah, whenever it suits them, which is quite hard to do when you've only got a
Two of us.
streaming cast of 2. Yes.
Hey, what's up, Alex?
Oh. He showed up 5 minutes before the end. Oh, 15 minutes before the end. That's fine. You've been editing your video. I didn't get any text for help today, so I assume you've been fine. Guess you figured out how to do the pip without me, eh?
No, zombie! Go away, zombie!
I don't think they're zombies, really. They're kind of like mutated fishmen.
Yeah.
Mermaids. The Resident Evil twist on mermaids. I think this one comes out of the washing machine, doesn't it? Yeah, that's unrealistic. Not that zombies are realistic in themselves, but why would he be chilling inside the fucking dryer?
Because he can turn himself into water and shit.
What's in that dryer up there, like the top right one? Like, there's something spinning in it. I want to see if there's body parts and shit in it.
Probably. It's just blood. Yeah. It's like body parts.
Excellent. Who put that in there? Did the zombies close it?
Yes.
Did they put body in there? And why would they do that?
Yes, they did. Why wouldn't they,
That makes
dude?
no sense.
They
And that's
to-
actually just a
They
gif,
need to
isn't it?
clean. They need to clean their food before they eat it.
That's just a gif in the same thing running over and over again. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the zombies would put clothes in, or people, or dead people, or body parts.
Because they need to clean their food before they eat it, dude. They're not monsters. Okay, they are monsters, but...
Yeah, your logic is definitely fail. Because if there were monsters in there, they got clean clothes behind them. They could have just changed their clothes and eaten like that. And there's cleaning fluid there that's not been open.
Right.
Terrible.
So is this game,
Is it any good? Depends who you speak to.
it's better than Resident Evil 6. That's... Oh! Headshot. See, that's the thing, though. If you get headshots, then that was like, 2 headshots as opposed to freaking 10 bullets. Is this game any good? I really liked it on the 3DS. And it was much more of a horror experience than 6 and even 5. I don't think it's worth it for me to buy this game again after I've already had that experience. I think somebody that has a Wii U that has nothing to play, like, this might actually be a decent option, like with the multiplayer and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the Wii U, you're going to have to use the gamepad to use this stupid fucking scanning feature, aren't you?
Right, but it's probably going to be easier than sitting here and holding the right bumper and...
Yeah, but easy or not, it's a retarded feature. I don't want to have to scan every room and every monster. Why? Why would anyone say that's a good idea?
Why is he not dead yet? Jesus. I don't know. But I do know that scanning with, like, the gamepad's a lot easier than doing this dumb bullshit.
It's gonna kill you, it's gonna kill you. Oh, no, he's dead.
Do 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 do. I was talking to Smith, Alex. These zombie things, it's a mutated thing. So yeah, they're much different, which made a lot more sense for the game when it was on the 3DS, because they're like, hey, we're doing something different. Like, we're not just going to do the regular zombies. But again, now it's like, hey, no, we kind of are doing the same thing. Doesn't make quite much sense.
I like the old school zombies, bring them back.
Which ones? The slow shambling, like Resident Evil 1 and 2 zombies or whatever?
Yeah. I want like hordes of them.
Yeah.
I don't think the slow-moving zombie thing is done, like everyone says it is.
Yeah, no, I
Everyone's
like
it's all about the fucking zombies now and all that shit, But the slow and the lack of escape, to me, that's what made it.
just the inevitability of, like, a huge wave of, like, slow-moving zombies is still extremely frightening to me.
Yeah, it's like the ones like the lickers and stuff.
Yeah.
They suddenly start moving faster. Say, fuck, I'm used to shooting these guys, and then these guys are moving like lightning. And then the dogs, how scary were the dogs when they jumped through the police station window?
Pretty damn scary.
But I was saying, when I played that, it's like, holy shit. That was a win for me. I've not had that again.
Chris?
Oh, plot twist! Ah!
What is this?
It's a trap!
Oh no.
Get out the door!
But I like the way he says that like 2.5 minutes after the gas starts coming out.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it's a trap, as if the big sign didn't give it away.
Right. Some men just wanna watch the world on fire.
He's got shiny boots.
Does have shiny boots.
And now you switch, which kills it.
I don't know. That doesn't
I
necessarily.
don't like it. I don't like it. What's happening to Jill right now? Where's she going? What's happening?
Well, that's what makes you want to like keep pushing through because you want to like see.
No, to me, you live in 2 stories at once, which basically drags out everything.
Isn't that 4 stories or no? It's 2 stories in this one.
Well, it's kind of 4 because you've got 2 people in each story, but yeah, it's 2
Right.
really. What is BP?
Bullet points.
Bullet points. That was a guess, wasn't it?
No, I think you
And a
can.
poor one.
I think you can save, or I think you can use it to buy stuff for the either for the multiplayer. Yeah, probably for the multiplayer.
Or
Which
the second playthrough, because Res games usually allow you to unlock stupidly OP stuff after the first time, don't they?
Right, yeah.
Is that Res?
I could plug in the Ethernet cord and we could jump online and just see what it's like, see if there's anybody on.
Well, what's the online? Just the same as this, but with 2 people, right?
I don't know, actually, to be honest with you.
There's another mode, isn't it? Like rage mode or something?
Oh, raid mode, yeah!
Let's have a look at that, because I didn't look into that one.
Okay, I think I can do that with one person too, and I don't want to get up. I don't know if you can play the campaign. Can you play the campaign co-op? No. There's the raid mode, which has all these...
I thought the whole point of the co-op with 2 people was campaign was co-op. Because I never even looked into it, but I literally just clicked campaign, that was it.
Yeah. No, see, here's the BP store. Like, you unlock different weapons and different grips and different... Yeah. For this mode. If I remember this mode, though, it's... Okay, yeah. I mean, it's basically co-op.
But
Like, you see, like, here, it's like stage 1. But basically, what they do is they put a lot more enemies in it. And because you're able to buy a bunch of stuff, like...
better guns in that.
Right, right. You're getting a lot better guns, so they put a ton more enemies and stuff like that in there. So that seems like it could be fun. Well, let's buy something. Fully charged grenades. Do I have to buy grenades? Yeah, oh yeah. Wow. I'm gonna buy all the grenades. All the grenades shall be mine. Oh,
damn.
Not S grenades, apparently. Watch out for opponents that are stronger than you.
Really? that's probably one of the worst hint pages I've ever seen.
Oh, but what originally got me on Call of War was a start screen. So the whole thing while you are while you are playing is honorably or dishonorably like killing somebody, right? In the duels. Right. And one of the start menu screens was hammering on the start button before the game loads was considered dishonored in the Wild West. I was like, okay.
So can you they do this when they do the draw?
Oh,
Can you just draw 2 seconds early and shoot him?
yeah.
Well, that's dirty.
Yeah, and then you don't get any points, and it's called a dishonor kill, or a dishonorable kill.
It's really dirty. Yeah, this is basically exactly the same, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you have
And is your ally actually not there now because you're playing solo?
right.
Excellent. Well,
Yeah.
oh my god, they got health bars now?
Yeah, there's health bars now, and like you got to clear out a room, and then the whole thing about this is supposed to be that it's time attack, so you don't have the scanner or anything like that. Do I have
That's
any-
good, because that's just a pain in the fucking ass.
Right.
Room by room, you get a key, you move on. See, that removes any emotion. It just becomes a shooting game then, doesn't it? Rather than
Yeah,
Resident
but I
Evil.
mean, if I like it that it's like that as a separate mode, you know what I'm saying? Like that this is not just whoa. That dude is
And I think it would have been
huge.
nice to include the the normal campaign as co-op, because to me it's like seeing something for the first time is great. Seeing it first time alongside a mate's even better. You know, because you're both like, holy shit! You just wasted a grenade on that guy. 2 grenades on that guy. He's still not dead.
No, not at all.
I like where his head bobbles on the ground when you're shooting. Referee needs to call that match out. It's done. That guy's finished.
Oh. Come on, there's got to be a guy like right here or right here behind me or something. Herb. Oh.
Herb.
Herb.
It's not a poor Sims game.
Oh no, I can't carry any more herbs. Can't run there. Oh, I really wanted to fall down that elevator shaft.
Yeah, I tried that. I've done the same thing in that when I was talking about earlier on and actually fell off and died.
Oh,
Which
totally
was
a
good.
guy behind me. Whoa!
Yeah, it's probably not best to play co-op solo.
Yeah. He was a small little guy. Had a big tongue. Oh, I remember those guys.
Sweet bastard. Well, he's just.
What's that? Oh, extra BP. I thought he was gonna shoot that, like, more than once. Not useless, it made him shoot off his little thing. There's herbs all over the place up in here. I ain't even been... Oh, I got hit once, so that's not completely true.
And is there no? Do they not have the combining anymore? No.
No, not in this one, I don't think. I think it's just a straight pick up and use system.
Oh, that's a bit sad.
Well, I don't know, like... Oh. I forgot about all these different types of zombies in this game.
They all still look like fish,
Yeah.
like mutated, slightly skinned fish. Just kind of, I don't know. I like human zombies. I like fighting human enemies.
Right.
I don't like all these crazy things they keep throwing at you nowadays.
Oh! Oh, yeah, you
It's a bit lame
punch
too,
it.
'cause you kind of like, unless you get your key, there's something else coming.
Right.
So it kind of removes any of the fear of what's actually coming, because you know something's coming.
Right. This becomes purely like the co-op, the action co-op leaderboard thing.
Yes, you know, I think they could have done better. Just putting a story in their co-op, you know, as there's two people running around together the entire time. How difficult would that have been?
It wouldn't have been difficult, but everybody always screams about it. So.
Yeah, they haven't done it very well in the past, have they?
Yeah, that's true.
Rather than sort of just sit there and think, nah, we'll make it better. We'll just think, fuck it, we're not going to try that again. It failed.
Yeah. All right, well, that pretty much puts us like right at the hour mark. So.
Right at the hour mark, we showed every mode in the game.
Yeah.
Look at that, that was almost professional timing, like we'd done that on purpose.
Right.
We didn't. But
No,
it was like
we didn't at all. But yeah, I'd like to do some more of that, especially if the red box by me keeps stocking games. Because that was quite easy.
I want Red Box over here.
It's like $2. It was $2 to rent this game
For how long?
for a day. I think it's $2 a day. But that's not bad.
No, I suppose it's £5 here for 3 days, so that works out pretty similar.
Right.
A Blockbuster, but you got a Blockbuster and they have 2 copies of the newest game in.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is
Really?
the red box doesn't really have very many games either. I was very surprised. Like, I was about to run out and buy this game, and I was like, I really don't want to do that, but I will. And
Don't do that just for a stream that Alex is going to watch.
Right. Well, if I
Well done, Alex.
if I was gonna buy it, yeah, well done, Alex. If I was gonna buy it, I would have bought the Wii U version. I would have played it with Johnny because he kind of seemed interested in doing that. But
What? Fuck you.
well, you're not gonna buy it. You don't even like it.
Did I buy anything on the Wii U that may appear to be an adult's game? Happily.
Yeah. Well, your Mario Karts and your
No, those are different. I thoroughly enjoy Mario Kart.
yeah, that's
To the end of the earth, I could play that shit all day.
Yeah.
As long as they don't break anything, just give me better graphics, tons more tracks, tons of characters, tons of weapons, and that's it. I don't need any Wii U gamepad gimmicks. Maybe put the map down there and something else. You know, I don't need to steer with the control pad and stuff.
Right.
Don't like that at all.
Yeah. I mean, even in the Wii one, I pretty much just used I used a GameCube controller for.
Yeah, see, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's the only way that I would play that game. I hated trying to like steer with the wheel or whatever.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous idea. But anyway, hopefully we'll get something up.
We will get some of that up soon. Stuff coming up. Stuff going on all the time. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna be Twitch diving like crazy over the next month or two here. Lots more streams, lots more advertising, and hopefully lots more people.
Hopefully.
But even if we don't, it's still cool just chatting with the regulars because at least we can see what they say here.
Right.
You know, we don't have to sit there and fight with 10,000 people spamming LOL dick and stuff like that.
My headphones broke last night.
Awesome. You've already got those Beat Bass audio ones. They're shit.
No, these aren't Beats. These are Soul Republics.
Oh, they really broke. Damn.
No, they're not broke. They pop off.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, like no, there must be a short somewhere in this wire, or something like that. But I got a protection plan, so I can just get a new pair. I just gotta stop by the Best Buy.
Oh, sweet.
All
Right,
right.
so we'll wrap that up. Shall we? Don't forget to check back very soon. We just got another viewer too, just to be finished. Eh?
Oh no, but you can watch the replay. Whoever it
On
is.
YouTube and on Twitch, you can watch that. And stay tuned for our new live stream schedule coming here within the next couple of weeks. It's not going to be at the start of the month because, as I said, Ryan's moving now. I'm moving at the start of the month. It's all going to be crazy for the next week or two. But as soon as that's up, we're going to go crazy. We'll still be streaming between then and there, but not as hardcore as we will be after we sort that all out. So make sure you check back soon on the Twitch TV Gamers Heroes channel and our Facebook, facebook.com/GHeroes.
We will see you later.
Peace.
Bye.